Think Project Runway, but for young LGBTQ+ designers. The workshop at CU Boulder earlier this summer is called Slay the Runway, and it teaches them how to create their own designs. The 2-week program ends with a full-on fashion show. It's pretty cool, but it's so much more than just the clothes. It's about celebrating and empowering the next queer generation.
I had not touched a sewing machine before this.
This was a first for 13-year-old Riot Calnido.
I had to cut my skirt up and put it back together, and I thought I was going to have to turn it into a vest at one point.
In my own experience, learning to sew has been a way to, express my identity, to connect with community, and passing that on to young designers is just like super rewarding.
Stephen Frost helped start Slay the Runway back in 2019.
What we do is we work with queer youth, LGBTQ identified youth.
It was really nice to be able to be in a program where I could just do what I love while feeling safe and in a community.
It's a 2-week program, so it's like, it's like a camp type situation.
There was a need in the LGBTQ community to kind of allow these kids to just go for it in design and really create looks that really speak to who they are.
Elaine Waterman is the program's co-founder. She says her inspiration was her own child.
My kiddo, Midori, who was kind of having questions about their identity in the 5th grade and was kind of struggling with it.
Elaine says she wanted to create a space where they could discover who they want to be.
I really do come to the program as a mom and wanting to just prepare the journey for these kids, but we are ending up preparing these kids for the journey, and they're so much better for it.
Kids like Riot.
I definitely think that it was just a really good sense of community after a year of struggling with mental health and fitting in.
Who says he finally felt safe being himself.
To do what I want in designing and also be who I am at the same time.
And the program is actually free for all the students. They got a grant for it. It's pretty cool. And it's open to all LGBTQ+ youth, their allies, or anyone who may be questioning. This was Slay the Runway's 2nd year having the program. One group meets in Longmont, the other in Boulder. And then again, they all come together for the fashion show. There's going to be another session next summer as well. It's such a cool program. They said they doubled the amount of students just from last year to this year. Students are able to come back and do it again. There's no cap for that as well. So.
And when they get on the runway, they really strut their stuff. They're really into it.
Yeah. They're modeling their actual designs. So for first-year students, they're upcycling a look. So they're going to the thrift store, they partner with one, and they're getting stuff, and they're kind of working off something that exists. And then second-year students, and even some first-year students, are creating designs from scratch, and sometimes several looks.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, besides all the social benefits that you talked about, they're really talented.
So talented.
Yeah.
And you were saying this isn't really through the school, but it's all funded through like a grant program.
Yeah, so Elaine, who co-founded the program, wrote a grant for it, got that. So it's free for the students. They want it to continue to be free. That's really big for them. They want anyone to be able to come and participate. So
sewing is such a lost talent these days too.
know.
No one knows how to do that anymore.
And they were all just, them machines were smoke was coming out of them. They were really sewing.
Both Ed and I can sew on a button.
Yes.
And we
more
can.
talented than me and Corey.
Good for you guys.
Yes, we can.
And have many times.
Yes. Honey, I lost this button. Sew it on yourself.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow.